Hey everybody. Okay, what we're doing today is a while back we did an episode on getting or storing non-potable water, especially for cleaning, whether it's dishes, counters, you're behind, whatever. You got to have a substantial amount of non-potable water stored up. Now, at first we were storing it in, some of these used 1 gallon bottles, plastic bottles. Couple things. One, we found out they take up a lot of space, obviously. But the second and more important thing is some of these we've actually found them to leak over time. In fact, we found some that were either halfway empty or completely empty, and they seeped into our carpets. So we started going around and eliminating these, and actually not being cheap on this one, spending about $7 or $8 on these. And these are the 5-gallon water bottles that you can buy at Walmart. For those that like to talk crap about buying stuff at Walmart, trolls. Actually, these are probably the best you could use for non-potable water storage. I don't recommend them for long-term drinking water storage, mainly because it's made out of plastic. Now, it's not the same type of plastic as, say, your average bottle of water, but I don't like to take chances on, over time, plastic toxins leaking into my drinking water. I'd rather have that into the non-potable water versus the drinking water. So with the drinking water, what I do is that I use big glass bottles. There's actually a wine that we use, that we actually drink, that comes in giant, well, I shouldn't say giant, but yeah, they're pretty big 1-gallon bottles, glass bottles. And once it's empty, we rinse it, we clean it out, and then we pour spring water into those and seal them up. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and do this. We've got 5 gallons that we're going to be filling up, so I'll probably speed this up. Now, of course, this actually does take a minute to do. So, and it does. For me, it really doesn't take that long. But I will say this: the wife is kind of getting upset with the. Even though we only got 6 of these 5-gallon bottles so far, by the end of the night we're going to have 8. She's a little upset that they're in the closet, so I'm going to have to move them out to our storage unit here before the night's out. Yeah, so that's the other thing. If you're going to have a storage unit and live in an apartment, I highly recommend you get one that's on property if possible. But if they don't have storage units or garages in your complex, then I would find a storage unit or storage facility within, I'd say, a very quick 5 to 10 minute drive, because in a SHTF or Fall of Rome scenario, Doomsday scenario, whatever you want to call it, it is very possible that that 5 to 10 minute drive could be an hour-long walk. Or it could be an hour-long drive. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video here, and we're going to finish the last two gallons, and then we're going to show you what we do to seal it up. Alright, so now we've got all of our 1 gallons. We've consolidated them into this 1 5-gallon bottle. So what we're going to do is go ahead and cap it off. And then of course we're going to go ahead and mark the cap with the letters N as in Nancy, P as in Paul, to signify that it is non-potable. Obviously this is not the best ink work I've done, but well, you get the point. So that's what we're doing with our non-potable water storage. I highly recommend that you guys do something similar in terms of actually saving non-potable water. And what I'd recommend is use your tap water. It's free, well, until you pay your water bill, but you can use that to no end. And so I would go ahead and start using that and save as much non-potable water as possible. And don't use these. Use one of these. Now they will get heavy, obviously, so that's why I recommended these, because these actually come with handles. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys later. Alright, one other thing. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. That way you can get all of our episodes as they come out. Since I've been working a lot more and traveling a lot more, it's been harder to do episodes and get them out every week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing these in 4-episode bursts every month. So this month we're going to have 4 episodes. Next month we'll have 4 new episodes. And we'll just keep going like that from now on. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification bell. That way you get our episodes. Please share our videos, because you know YouTube doesn't like to get the word out. You know, the YouTube overlords think they should be the authority on all things knowledgeable. So let's put the screws to them and get this information out there. And now that you guys know the proper way to do this in terms of storing non-potable water and some of the other things in this burst, please come back and see us. And now you have the survivor's edge.